Hey, what's going on, my pop culture fans and Knuckles family? It's RL Knuckles here to give you episode two of RWBY Volume 8, my thoughts and my review on it. And let's get right down to it. So, this episode, this starts with Crow in the prison, which I think we saw. They were going to show Crow eventually because he wasn't in the first episode, and now here he is in the second episode. So it's only right. So first we see Crow in the prison, then we see Robin telling, "This is all your fault. I wanted to bring people together," and it made it seem like she was talking to Crow, when in fact she was taking Jack's snake, because he was the one that by Arthur, he messed everything up, and eventually we see Arthur in the prison too. Because first, well, what Robin was saying, set up by a guy with a mustache. So, granted, the camera points to Arthur, but it's by Arthur and Jack. So I mean, it's by both of those guys. Am I pronouncing his name right? I think I am. So Jackie's or whatever. But why is his dad? His her bitch ass dad, in my opinion. So they're all talking and whatnot. Then eventually, Arthur gets taken to another prison, and Robin says, I hate not being able to do anything." And Crow speaks and says, "We can kill the man who put us in bars." Now the next scene goes to, picture of Ironwood, which, it makes it seem like, he's referring to Ironwood, which, I think true, but in reality, he could mean, he wants to kill Tyron, because remember in Volume 7, Tyron is the one that kills Clover, and that's what got those guys arrested. So I mean, Ironwood did arrest those guys technically, but if Tyron didn't kill Clover, they never would have been behind bars. So I think it wants you to make you think that Ironwood is the guy who they're trying to kill. In fact, it could be Tyron, which I would love to see Tyron die. I would love to see him. I would love to see him die, because I just can't stand that guy. So then next scene goes to that scene with Ironwood. It's a picture, and then it's news saying he's halting anyone in Mantle evacuating to escape. So it's like he doesn't care. Like, honestly, he's showing Ironwood does not care about the people downstairs. He only cares about the people up there. The wealthy people he cares about, the poor people, everyday people. Yeah, I don't give a F about you. I don't give a F. And it's kind of crazy how they're like, it's a news station, showing all this. Is like, do y'all have time to be doing news at a time like this? But then again, I mean, here are in America, they would love to get this type of news. Around, like, oh, coverage. This will be a good story. Like, yeah, whatever. It'll be funny. But no, but you see Fiona says, "Hey, Ironwood's abandoned you." Like, I thought she was going to destroy the camera, honestly. But she's just saying, "Hey, if you're in Mantle, take what you need right now, and we'll help you right now." So that's what happens. I mean, that's what she was talking about. So it would have been great if she really punched the camera and shit. So I thought that would be great. So what I did like about this episode was that it did paying homage to, I wouldn't say homage, but it was showing Yang's it showed Yang riding a hover bike, her, Ren, John, and Oscar find his hover bikes. It's showing Yang, back to her roots. She's always been that girl with the motorcycle, the glass, and the sunglasses. It was pretty cool. I liked seeing that. So I was saying, we saw a little bit of paying homage to old Yang in some type of way. So I thought it was pretty cool. And I think it's very funny how they're telling the people, "Hey, come down here with the Faunus, they'll help you out." And they're all saying, "Oh, I feel bad at Alice," but Yang said, "Hey, Ironwood's pretty much sure that he doesn't care about you guys. He's clearly showing that." And then you say, "Hey, the Fauners are giving you guys help whether you want to or not." And as they're walking over, you see Oscar saying, it shouldn't be that hard getting people together, and he's right about that. Like this one, it's just, I think the whole scene is, all the good guys are just fighting between each other. Now, granted, in my last video talking about this, I didn't think, Ruby and Yang's divide was really all that bad, because in the end, they're both doing the same thing. I can see the divide between Ironwood and the girls, but like the divide between RWBY and Yang and like in their group is not really like all that bad. Like y'all making a small issue into a big issue. Y'all both doing the same thing by helping people. So I don't see why you guys are really mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just weird to me. You know, we have, you know, Oscar Osmond's talking to him, and Oscar's like, I don't want you coming back. I felt like being me again. I felt like I was actually part of the team. No, and you know, and Oscar and Oswald said, you know, it's still destined for us to become one. You know, Oscar's like, I don't want that, and Oswald said, I don't want that either. So I mean, eventually it's gonna happen between those two. So we'll see what their fate leads to. So then we see Ruby, Nora, Blake, and Penny at the you know, Atlas military helping people. Now they come across actually before all that, May's with them, and May says, as soon as she says, hey, you know, Fiona's, you know, helping your friends right now, and then you saw Blake and Nora just, you know, like Blake was sad and Nora was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like once again, like getting mad with their team, it's like god dang, y'all making a small issue into a big issue. It doesn't have to be like that. So we get to these tubes. They have to find the right tubes to get to, you know, to Atlas. And I thought it was a very funny scene where, you know, they're like, okay, how do we get this to work? And Nora presses the button and sends Weiss up there, and Nora's like, yay! Like, you gotta love Nora's like perky, funny attitude. You know, like she does bring light. She brings the comedy into the RWBY series. You know, she's almost like, you know, I know people really get crazy about this, but like she's almost like the female Deadpool, but a PG or G rated. No, PG. Okay, I'll go with PG-13 version or PG version. You know what I'm saying? Like she brings light into the comments into this world. So like I like that about Nora. I think that's pretty cool. And you know, we still see, you know, Penny showing, you know, sadness because, you know, she was like when friends fight with, you know, Ironwood and Winter. But we see RWBY compared, like, hey, you're still still my friend. And I like that, you know, like I'm just happy to see Penny back, and her new design is just so well. Like, I understand that we're in this 8th volume, but like, God, man, it's just that when I look at the animation from like the 1st volume all the way to here, they just, oh my God, they improved. Like it's crazy, man. I love it. I love it. So now we get back to Mantle. As Yang and the crew is like bringing back the people, we face like, oh, you know, I'm happy. I said, to be honest, I didn't think you guys would do about the rest of your team. And then you see Yang and actually before that, I get back to back when they were helping out bringing the people over to the Faunus. You see basically John and Ren are like using their powers together to help the people. And, you know, John's giving like random pep talk. Hey, Ron says like, I don't need a pep talk. I need to concentrate. And like John's like the only people that are want people to come together are really John and Oscar. They're the ones. They're like the glue. They're like, yo, like why are we fighting each other? Like this doesn't have to be this way. And you know, it was like, you know, we'll probably see more of that later on in the season. You know, the team being divided. But once again, it's a small issue. But back to what I was saying, how Yang got mad, and you see Ren just walking away like, we didn't need their help, so yeah. And then, you know, we need to help more people to go back to Mantle in the city and the streets to help out people. And they took out this one pterodactyl Grim or whatever. They take him out. Then we see the Grim running towards him, and then they run away. And they're like, why are they running away? Grim don't run away. And we see this Grim kind of nowhere attacks Oscar. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys were following when the guys first got their hoverbikes. We saw Grim just watching them, and it's like normally Grim go out there and attack. So you're like, okay, what's going on right here? So that same Grim attacks them, and he took out Oscar, like he knocked him out. So as Zane was about to, you know, get Oscar to take out the Grim was using Oscar as a shield. And then, you know, she punches him, knocks him out. The guys try to get John and Ren try to get Oscar back, and Yang says he's using them as a shield. And you know, John says, "But Grim aren't that smart," which, you know, Grim are never that smart. And then Ran screams to the Grim, give him back, and the Grim says, like literally, like slowly says no, and they're all like, wait, did it just? Yeah, it spoke. Not only did it speak, it started growing wings. Like this was definitely a new type of Grim that we never seen before, like a smart Grim. And I'm pretty sure this is the same Grim that told Salem told, hey, I need you to find the guy, which we all knew it was technically Oscar / Oswald. So we see the episode ending just the Grim flying away with Oscar. So I think we saw that happen. Like eventually he's gonna get taken to Salem. Honestly, I think the end of the next episode we see the flying Grim take Oscar to Salem, and then the episode ends right there on episode 3. So overall, what do I think about this episode? It was alright, like I said, I like seeing Crow and Robin at least. Like I said, we still see the guys being divided or whatever, like being angry when someone mentions their other group. Like I said, it doesn't really have. They're making a small issue to nothing, but like I said, nothing's happened. I'm a little bit surprised they were capturing Oscar that quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was gonna be like maybe a little bit like maybe 3rd episode, but doing it right away. So I mean, like I said, nothing too much crazy happened in this episode. I mean, it was cool to see an actual different Grim, a Grim that could actually talk, Grim that was actually smart. I mean, it took long enough to finally have a smart Grim out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, finally. So I mean, like I said, an okay episode. Nothing too extreme. I don't know if people are expecting to have a whole lot happening in each episode, but nothing so far. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Quick video. Like I said, these episodes are very quick when it comes to RWBY. I mean, I wish I had someone to talk about this to RWBY with. So actually, no, I do know someone that watches this show, so I could get him on the other line next time. Now, granted, I will say next week. It might be a little bit harder for me to record this. I mean, it won't be, but I won't be home. I'll be away at a wedding, so I could potentially, I could just watch it on my phone, take notes, and then, record that Sunday morning. Well, record that Sunday morning. I'll still watch it Saturday morning. Normally for me, it's like I want to watch it on Saturday. The episode that comes on, and the next day I'll do my thoughts on it. Normally what I do is I just watch the episode, see how it is, that's it. Then the second time I watch the episode, I take notes, because I just feel as though if I'm watching it the first time and taking notes, it's like, okay, I'm doing a little bit too, and let me just watch and enjoy the episode, then come back to it and be like, okay, take down my notes, what I miss on this, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. So yeah, like I said, an okay episode. Like I said, I like the new Grim, I like seeing Crow, but the question is, who does he really mean by we can kill the man that put us here? Like, is he like, kind of fight Ironwood? Because I mean, like I said, Ironwood is going crazy this season, and I kind of like it and I kind of don't. So as always, guys, leave any questions, give me your thoughts on this episode, what you guys think about it. As always, subscribe and be part of Knuckles family. Thumbs up if you like this video. Be sure to follow my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and follow my Anchor podcast where I talk things all pop culture. And always remember, guys, as J. Cole said, there is no such thing as a life better than yours. Take care.